Okay. Thank you all so much for getting on the call. Welcome, welcome. I just wanted to connect with everybody today because I feel like we have so much going on. We have so many opportunities right now that some people are like, what's going on? And what do I invite to? And where do I start? So, before we talk about any of that with Muscle Burns Fat, the new MBF program, um, put it in the chat box if you got early access and if you are loving it. I have done the sample workout. I had to work at 6 a.m. this morning. So I got up at 3:45 and just did a Shanti because I needed like a 20-minute, quick 20 minutes. But I'm jumping into the prep week. Right, guys? It's the prep week this week, and then Monday, everyone's starting, is how I'm understanding it. Is that right, Linda and Katie and whoever else is doing? I can't remember who started it. So super excited about that. But what I wanted to talk about, and I'm reading this book. It's called The Obstacle is the Way. It's by Ryan Holiday. I'm not reading it. He's reading it to me because I do Audible, because otherwise I'd never get any personal development in. So, he talked about in one of his chapters about how sometimes when we're doing our job, no matter what it is, but like for us as coaches, when we're doing our job, it can be hard to get caught up in, well, I'm not as far along as that person, or I haven't reached whatever level of success that it might be, right? Like we all like to kind of get in our own heads about that, or I can't talk about this business until I'm earning X amount of dollars, until I have X amount of people in my business, or whatever it might be. But I want to encourage you guys, wherever you're at in your business, focus on who it is that's at your table. Focus on who you're serving. Focus on who you want to help and what you're doing now. I think we so often minimize what we do as coaches, no matter whether we're a brand new coach or whether we're a diamond or a 1-star or a 15-star diamond in 2 business centers, whatever it is. I think we minimize what we do by, and this really hit home for me when I listened to it, because I listened to it on the way to work this morning. So it's just been milling around in my brain all day. And I was like, I have to share this on the call tonight because it hit home to me. Because so many times I'm like, oh man, like I need to be this, that, and the other for my coaches and for my customers. And I need to change and be. I am grateful for every single person that's on this journey with me, whether it's the coaching journey, whether it's the wellness journey, the fitness journey, the weight loss journey. I'm grateful for each and every person. And when I in turn focus on what I'm already doing for them and find the joy in that, the simple things like showing up every day for them, or posting something encouraging, or sharing something hard that I'm going through. That in and of itself is such a service to people. So never downplay anything you're doing as a coach. Like, I'm going to totally call you out on this call, Nikki, because I'm so proud of you. She started her very own Facebook group for her journey. She's like, hey guys, I'm starting my own Facebook page all about my journey. Who wants to watch? And she's being accountable in there to everyone that's watching her. And I'm so proud of her for doing that, because that can be really intimidating for a new coach, but she just freaking jumped in and did it. So I just wanted to shout you out for that, Nikki, because I'm so proud of you. And especially all the things that she's going through. We work at the hospital, and we work at the hospital together, and it's just been so crazy. So, and everyone's doing that. Like, all of you are doing those things. I look at a lot of like people like Annie and Twyla who show up and they're consistent and they share with people what they're doing when they're doing it, and they're showing it in their real life as moms and as wives and however it is. I could call all of you out on this call. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, and I just wanted you guys to focus on the amazing gift that you are to other people and let that spill out. Use your gifts and talents, use your God-given gifts and talents to serve other people. That's all we're doing. And I think sometimes we downplay it and like overcomplicate like what we're doing when we can just be so proud of what we're doing. So I wanted to start the call off like that because it just really hit home when I heard that chapter in the book today. I like to say when I read that chapter, but like I feel like I'm cheating because I didn't read it. It's Audible that read it to me. So anyway, when I heard that chapter today, it just really hit home right here. So let's let go of the outcome. We know we want to help people. We know what our goals are for this business. So let's let go of the outcome and focus on what we're doing right now, in service to other people, in service to our family, in service to ourselves, right? Because it's important to not pour from an empty cup. I know you guys have heard that 1,000 times. So, and just like, I know you've heard the Bible verse, love your neighbors as yourselves. That means we got to love ourselves, right? Because we want to think about how we treat other people and treat ourselves the same loving way. So anyway, little bit of something that was on my heart. So let's jump right into this because honestly, I just wanted to talk a little bit about MBF. I know there's lots of new coaches on the call or lots of coaches that are maybe with us for the very first time during a new program launch. So just to give a little background, when Beachbody came out with the on demand a couple years ago or whenever that was, it's been longer than that. They used to release every program on DVD. Then they figured out that it's 2000 whatever and people want to stream stuff. We all stream stuff. So they changed to this streaming library that we know and love and share with people. So we literally have like thousands of workouts, over 70 programs to share with people. So they used to launch these programs via DVD. Now they launch them with these early releases. Because honestly, I feel like a big reason for that is they would get lost in the shuffle. So we really want to highlight the new things that we're bringing to the program because we all kind of slowly learn what we already have in our library, right? So it's important to really learn the new things too. So I know some of you are right in the middle of different programs, and that's great. I'm not encouraging you to stop your programs if you're feeling it and you're vibing with it. Don't feel like you have to quit. However, I do think it's a huge service to yourself and your business to take part in these launches and try these new programs. I was just telling Twyla today, I'm like, there is no way I probably ever would have felt like bar was a program I would enjoy. But I was like, no, I need to do this for my customers, for myself. So I tried it and I loved it. So I do encourage you guys to think about stepping outside of your comfort zone. If you ever see a program that you love or that you don't love, but you're like, oh, it's always good to try it. So anyway, these new launches come out and they always offer them to coaches first. So we're within that 2-week coach exclusive window, which means if anybody wants access to Muscle Burns Fat, they have to be a coach. However, if they want to sign up and get a wellness package with Beachbody On Demand and early access, they will have the option to get the early access to MBF. So I want to show you guys what I do. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can everybody see my screen? Yes, okay. So I always go to teambeachbody.com and I always look at the challenge packs. If you're ever wondering what the deals are, you can look at your coach FAQs, or I just hurry up and go here. And then you can check prices to know what to tell people. So MBF on sale July 27th, coach exclusive window is now until the 26th. So this will give everyone a great opportunity to share the coaching opportunity, if simply for access to this program and the 25% discount. That's why I started coaching, because I was like, give me the 25% discount, please. So you can see all the different completion packs. Now, to look at your prices as a coach, you'll have to sign in. So I believe it's $160 for, of course I can't see, I have 60,000 tabs. Does anybody else have 60,000 tabs up on their computer? So to see the coach price, you'll have to sign in, but I believe it's $160 for all three. So if they want a completion pack, it's $130 or up, depending on, Okay, nice. Access forbidden. Fantastic. Sorry guys. But do you see where I went? How I clicked on I clicked on challenge packs. You scroll through and you can see the pricing. If you sign in as a coach, if you sign in like with your ID, that's where you'll see the coaching price. So this is a really great opportunity for you guys to reach out and invite to this, and then share how it's a great opportunity to start incorporating Shakeology into their life every day. And I encourage you guys to have those conversations with people that are asking what their needs are. You know, do you have any needs? Do you need any help with nutrition? And then share about what Shakeology has done for you. So for me, the top 3 things that I share is it helped me with my gut health because I had a ton of gut problems. If I know them well, I will say IBS. If I don't know them well, I might not share that. But the next thing I talk to them about is how it helps with my energy levels. And then the thing that I highlight the most is that it helps me with my sugar cravings and my junk food cravings. Because I'm just the type of person that I could eat a cake a day. I just could. I love it. I'm a sugar junkie. So I share that with people. So I would share what you love about it with people. Because as you're offering this opportunity, you want to make sure you're meeting their needs too. And a lot of times they all overlap. Like I have a girl I'm talking to right now about Shakeology, and she's nursing. So I just talked about how it was a really great supplement for me when I was nursing. I didn't use it as a meal replacement, but I used it like as a snack. And it was like a great way to get my vitamins in when I was nursing. Because I always joke that like I still would probably have my boys nursing if I wouldn't have cut them off, because they were just, my last 2 kids were just, they were going to town nursing. So anyway, I just share those different things with people. So I just encourage you to share your experience. Don't forget that with MBF, they can do the completion pack for the Shakeology or for the performance stack. So the pre and post workout is something that I honestly didn't try for a while, but then when I did, I could really tell a difference with my muscle soreness. And then we all, like many of us know, and love Energize. And how did we live without it? So I just encourage you to share the things that are true for you, because people hear that. People know when you're being honest and open with them. They just do. So I just encourage you to be open and honest with them. And like I was chatting with Nikki about earlier, and I know that Tabitha's mentioned this before too. It's literally like you're a waitress in a diner and you are carrying around a carafe of coffee, and you're like, hey, would you like some of this coffee? Great coffee, brewed it myself. It's from this local bean shop, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Would you like some coffee? And if they're like, yeah, no, thanks, then you're like, okay, awesome. You move on to the next table, right? And you see if they want some coffee. I really want you guys to like simplify it. And all you have to do is ask the question. And then if they want more information, you share that with them, and we can help you do that. Especially when it comes, especially when it comes to the coaching opportunity. I simply share it as, this is a great way to incorporate Shakeology or the pre and post workout, whatever they're using, into your life every day and get it for the best price. That's why I started coaching. There's always the opportunity to build a business. However, we don't require it, because I have so many people ask me, well, how much do I have to sell every month? And how much do I, how much do I have to buy? And the very simple answer is they're nothing. There's a $15.95 coaching fee. That's the best way to get all of our products for the best price. However, that's it. If you really truly don't want to order anything that month, then you don't have to. So I think it's important to just keep it simple when you're talking to people and sharing the opportunity, and then always reach out for help. I relied on Tabitha a lot. Especially for wording and how to say things simply, because I'm a talker. Like, you guys know this, duh. If you know me at all, I could talk to the wall or a doorknob or whatever. So I kind of just really needed to keep things simple and share the highlights, because you can always explain things more in a voice clip, or if they want to hop on the phone or whatever it might be. If you guys ever want to incorporate any of your coaches or myself on a 3-way like message or text or call, we're always happy to coordinate that too, because that takes the pressure off of you and we're able to help you share. You're learning in that process as well. So I think that's about all I wanted to talk about with MBF. Does that make sense to everyone? How we do that we do the coach exclusive window for at least 2 weeks, where if they want access to the program, they have to be a coach or sign up as a coach. And then towards the end of the month, there will be that early access window, probably close until it will actually show up in their library on BOD. That's probably not going to be till December, I think is the date. So it's really nice that they give us an opportunity to view it early. And I love that they're always coming out with new content. So this program is really cool too, because it's like 21-day fix in that it's a 2-part program, but it's 3 weeks. So people can get results in 3 weeks. The workouts are 20 to 40 minutes. And I'm telling you guys, I loved that sample workout. And it's so funny. I was talking on my stories. I'm like, I know you guys hear me say this about every new program. I'm always like, this is my favorite, but it is because I love the variety and I love to change it up. And I love the fact that these are shorter workouts, because right now in my crazy life, I need simple. I need something to be simple in my life right now. However, update for those of you who are wondering, we got the paperwork we needed to close on the house Friday. So praise God, I will not be homeless on Friday. And I say that, I shouldn't say that because so many people truly are, but we are quite literally homeless living with my parents right now. And I'm so grateful for them. So that's kind of all I wanted to share with you guys, but I wanted to open it up to you guys. If you have any questions, comments, if you want to go through anything, if you want me to show you anything on the back office, maybe because my computer was being weird, but we can try again. If there's anything you want, we have about 20 minutes, probably about 18 minutes left before we get timed out here. So if there's anything you guys want to hit, if you guys want to share what's been working well for you, please feel free to unmute yourself and go for it. I'm going to have a drink while you guys are doing that. Miranda, you've been kicking butt. What's working well for you? I mean, y'all are kicking butt. Miranda's at work, so she's...
Well, I have a question.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm new to all this. So when you say that we can sign up now, like, can we, so it's for the new program that you're talking about, so does that mean that we get to start the workouts now? Like, how does that all go about?
Okay, so you have the option to purchase early access digital only, which is like $37 coach price, or they'll always do the accessory package. And I think it ended up being $40. What was it, girls? I just bought it last night and I cannot remember. It was either 48 or 50 something. And that gives you the early access plus the accessories. So for this program, they have the bod ropes, and they're like weighted jump ropes. So the jump ropes, you don't actually have to like be coordinated to jump the rope, but there's weights at the end of it so that you're getting more of a workout when you're doing your jump rope, because we do a lot of jump roping. So that's always how it works. You'll always have the option to simply do the digital only, the accessory package, or you can do a completion pack where you get that with like a bag of shakes or the pre and post. So what I will do sometimes, and I'm not encouraging you guys, I think it's important, yes, to pour into your business, even invest in your business at times. I'm not telling you to do that. If you need to prioritize your finances, prioritize them however you need to. However, if you're able to, or if you want to, sometimes what I do is I'll get a completion pack. I have a little hand at the door turning the knob right now. I will get like the packets so that I can maybe share them with, you know, a new coach that signed up or a new customer that signed up, and like gift them like a package of a different flavor of something. So sometimes I'll get the packets if I want to do like a completion pack. Honestly, this time I just did the accessory package because I just want the bod ropes. And then you always get like a book with it too. Yes. It's the baby. Poor, I was messaging Nikki earlier and I'm like yelling at my kids while I'm messaging her. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Anyway, does that help a little bit? You're like, I don't care. And then if you have a customer who wants to sign up as a coach to get the access, they can do a completion pack as well. That would be the best way because that's going to waive their coach fee. Because if you sign up as a coach without the without purchase, it's $40. But if you have purchased a wellness package in the past, you will pay that $40, but then you'll get it refunded to you when you fill out a form that has the information about the wellness package that you purchased in the past. Or if you sign up as a coach with the purchase of a wellness package or a challenge pack, it waives that fee altogether. I kind of said that backwards. I'm sorry. Miranda, did you have something to add?
Yeah, I was just going to say, sorry, I'm trying to like set this, I have this big iPad and I'm in our little kitchenette thing in the jail, anyways.
She's in
so
jail.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I was just going to say the word coaching scares a lot of people. They're like, oh, I don't want to be a coach. And they really don't always get it. Like, I just signed up my partner from the person who I'm always working out with, the guy that I'm always working out with. That's my work partner. I just finally signed him up as a coach. And I'm like, Frone, you have been getting supplements every single month and you could be saving so much money. And he's like, yeah, but I don't want to coach. And I'm like, no, you don't get it. Like, you don't have to do anything. You're just going to be a discount coach. And he's like, but how is that different? I said, that's all it is. You don't do anything. You're just saving money every single month on your supplements. So finally I had to really lay it out there for him to get it. And sometimes people don't understand because coaching is a coach is a scary word.
They see what we're doing
and then I've also found out I don't want to do all that. But the other thing is I have a ton of people with Performance Stack and Shakeology orders. And I'm like, listen, you guys are ordering this every single month. I've reached out to all my girls and I've already signed 2 new coaches since MBF came out yesterday. So luckily, I'm talking to another one right now, but you really have to be like, listen, you're saving $15. I mean, pretty much you're saving $15 by being a discount coach. And you just have to really explain to them, all you're doing is being a discount coach. You're paying the $15 every single month, but you're saving the 25%, which is still $15 off. So you're saving $15 a month regardless if you're buying the shakes every month or the performance pack, the pre and the post workout. And then they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, and you don't have to do anything. Like, that's it. They're like, oh, how come I didn't do that before? And I'm like, I tried to explain that, but you really have to sometimes just really just lay it out for them. And that's where I really like the voice clips, because then they're like hearing you and they can understand a little bit better. And then they can also hear your excitement about the program and all of that. And sometimes I even do video so they can see my face and my excitement instead of just the voice clips. I'll do a little video clip in our messenger. And then they can see my excitement and they can hear my excitement. And I usually have pretty good luck with that. So
I love that idea.
And then another thing real quick is the fact that the 2B mindset and the ultimate portion fix is kind of included in this with the portion containers is huge.
I forgot about that. Thank you for bringing it up. Do you want to explain that a little bit for them?
So pretty much they're getting the digital access only. They won't get all the books and the log books and all of that you would get if you purchased the program separately. But they're getting digital access so they can there's a 2B Mindset app and an Ultimate Portion Fix app, or they can do it on their BOD as well. But it's pretty much you're getting both of those nutritional programs for free, and they're huge. They set you up for your entire, for your whole life. If you're not having decent nutrition, you're working out for kind of nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing all that work, but if you don't have some sort of a good nutritional mindset, you're not going to be able to. They go hand in hand, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, you have access to all those videos, and I go back to
Yes.
those videos all the time because that's my biggest struggle is nutrition. So I go back to those videos all the time and rewatch them and just and plus with Ultimate Portion Fix, you have 3 different avenues to take with Ultimate Portion Fix.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the timed nutrition. If you're like really wanting to train as an athlete, I would highly recommend that. The
Carb
portion
balance.
control, and then the carb cycling, which I have had excellent results with the carb cycling. You only do it for 3 weeks. You drop a ton of water weight, which she said, like, expect to put some of this back on as you transition into the regular Portion Fix. I never did. I mean, yes, I did. When my nutrition slips, of course I will. But
you feel good. It's pretty much keto, but a healthy keto. It's not like you're just eating a bunch of salami and cheese and pork rinds all day. It's like a healthy, healthy
and you're
keto,
still
pretty
getting
much.
carbs every day. Like, you're never not eating carbs. You're still eating carbs every day. I'm like, hello, win. And I do like eating more protein. So that's just something to think about and just kind of read about a little bit as coaches if you're ever interested more in that. But yes, I forgot that they're offering that at a huge discount. What is it, like?
Yes.
60% off or something like that.
No, I think it comes free with it.
Oh, does it come free?
You get access to it with the
wow. That's
yeah,
awesome.
you get all the videos and the recipes. And just that alone, I'm like I just try to express to all the girls, I'm like, dude, you get both of these programs with the access of the MBF, which is just huge because they're expensive. Yeah. They're not cheap because they work.
I've had customers that have solely invested in the nutrition programs because they didn't feel that adding workouts at that point was just the right time. So I think that's awesome. Okay, so I have 8 minutes left. If anybody has anything else, feel free. Thank you so much, Miranda, for bringing that up and for sharing that. I love what you said. Just to break it down simple for them as a coach and to just lay it out there. I sometimes say VIP to member as well. And then we'll just mention that it's the coach discount so they're not surprised when they see that word in there when they sign up, but that kind of helps break it down for them too. Just realizing my mascara is looking like this. So let's do a boomerang though, my favorite thing. Can we do one? And then you guys will have to drop your Instagram handles in here. Nikki, are you on Instagram? No? Okay. Well, I will do it on Facebook too. Oh, look, Ollie. Ollie's going to be in our boomerang. Okay. Okay, guys, ready? And let's go. Love it. Okay, but we have 7 minutes left, so if anybody has anything, thank you guys for getting on tonight. I thought it was just really important to connect because the first Monday of the month is always our new coach call. So I think it's good to get on again if we can on it, later in the week. We did go ahead and push, the open house simply because we want you guys to focus on MBF and use that momentum instead of feeling like you have a whole nother thing. We will still do the open house. We will reserve the open house for a time when we feel that it's something that you can really, pour your time and energy into inviting people to. So the open house is going to be a Zoom call. On a weeknight, it'll be a Zoom call. We'll try to keep it short and sweet, but what we will do is we will share the screen. We will show them what the BOD app looks like on the phone. We can play a little bit of a workout. We can show them a little bit about the nutrition programs, and we can show them about Shakeology, performance, and just share little snippets of everything to keep them excited to get them excited to know exactly what it is we're sharing with them. They can actually put their eyes on it. And then you guys, the pressure's off you guys, because we're going to be sharing. Tabitha and I will be sharing. We'll probably reach out to a few of you to help share about certain things, but you don't have to feel obligated at all. But anyway, we're going to reserve that for a time because we have a lot going on with MBF, with the 3-day refresh group. So we'll see. We're reserving that. So I didn't want you guys to think we forgot about it because it was supposed to be Thursday night, but we're actually just going to wait until it's a little bit better time. So please reach out if you guys have any questions.
I have a quick question. I was taking an inmate to the bathroom, so I missed it, and I didn't know if you touched base on it or not. The ones that are starting MBF this week, are you restarting MBF on the 27th with all the other customers who didn't want the early access?
That's a good question. I think that you can do whatever you want to do. I honestly haven't, because I have to look at it. I haven't done my boomerang yet.
Because I've seen a lot of people doing 9 weeks. Like I know, I was watching some of her other videos on, because I have one of her other Facebook groups. It's like one of the actual MBF Facebook groups.
Right.
You guys was saying she was that way. Yeah, and she was talking just about showing kind of the results of some of the people, and she was like 9 weeks. So it's kind of like they did the MBF, the first 3 weeks twice, yes, and then MBFA after, like, to follow up.
Which
so
the way it
I just didn't know.
That's what I intended on following the program how she did, because it's available to coaches right now. So I was going to do a sneak peek, the 3 weeks of that. And then once the customers, if they don't sign up as coaches, I'm going to do it with some of the people that are intending on signing up then, just as customers, to redo it. And then it releases with the MBFA in August. So then essentially it would be the 9 weeks with doing it the first go round with just as coaches, second go round with customers, and then the third
that way we're still able to kind of help keep them accountable too, if they didn't want to sign up as a coach, which, and I understand that part, but that's what I thought too of kind of doing.
What are your guys' Instagram handles?
Randa Lane.
I'm gonna collect trash downstairs.
Sorry. And then Twyla and Nikki, I'll tag you on Facebook. What'd you say, Miranda?
Randa, Randa, Randa Lane.
Oh, there you are. And Lori, what about you?
I'm putting it in there now. There you go.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to hold this darn thing up with 2 hands.
Okay. I tagged you all, and you Facebook people, I'll re-tag you on Facebook. So thanks for hopping on. As always, reach out if I can do anything. I'm going to stop recording here.